Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. I just decided to do a joint video about Jay-Z and 50 Cent. It just basically do the 2-for-1. At the end of the day, both of them dudes disgust me for different reasons. Different reasons, but the same reason. Because both of them is sellouts and they're coons and they're handkerchief heads. You got Jay-Z, who openly, embracing white supremacy, in the NFL by shucking and jiving, acting like he trying to fix racism and police brutality by talking this bullshit that he was talking about. Well, black men are raised not to respect authority. That, like I said, man, I'm gonna just keep 100. Anybody that try to justify that bullshit Jay-Z was running, you full of shit, just like Jay-Z. You can take it however you want, because that was just complete garbage that Jay-Z was talking. To sit up there and say that black men that come from single parent homes get shot because they don't have a father around is complete bullshit. Because like I said, what about all the kids that was getting harassed that had two-parent households, or that had a mom and father in their life? Let me explain something to y'all. My biological father was around for the first part of my life. Now him and my mother had an ugly breakup. They split up. I didn't see my father for years, but my mother remarried. I had a good stepdad. So I had an uncle. So I had people to look up to. And then I also looked up to my older brother, because me and my brother was like, we real close. And then, so to say that, well, guys that don't have a man in their life is the reason why they get, harassed by the police. Let me show you that that's complete bullshit. I'll never forget this day. I remember me, my brother, and my stepdad, we were coming from Berkeley. We had came from Leopold's Records. Used to be a couple of blocks from UC Berkeley. And we were, this happened like in 1989, if I'm not mistaken. And we lived in West Oakland in the Acorn Housing Projects off of Adeline Street. So I remember we walking upstairs. My stepdad got upstairs first. I got in the house behind him. I think my brother went to the car to get something out the car. So I remember they was having raids. So I remember the police grabbed my brother and put him on the ground and started kicking my brother, calling him a black motherfucker. Now keep in mind, my brother played football. He was a 3.0 student. Never really had any run-ins with the law. And he had male role models around him. And I saw that. So me and, I was very little at the time, but my stepdad had to go down there and get him, and he cussed the police out, and they was ready to take my stepdad to jail for basically standing up for my brother. My stepdad told me, he said, hey, go in the house. But finally, they let my brother go. I mean, just grabbed him and started kicking him. And to this day, I had an issue with the police. My brother didn't do shit, and those cops grabbed him. So fuck you, Jay-Z. You a liar. You a fucking liar. Okay? You a fucking liar. Real talk. Like I said, man, you might as well paint your face white. You a hip-hop Bill O'Reilly, bitch nigga. Now, let's get to Curtis. 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, is a walking internet 40-plus middle-aged troll minstrel show. All this dude do is get on social media and harass and bother black people. Always picking at Ja Rule. Ja Rule came home a little while ago. Man, still harassing this dude. And don't give me that shit, well, 50 Cent said something about Gucci. Oh, one time. 50 Cent don't got no consistency. And I'm sorry. It don't do the stuff that you constantly do. Every time you look around, 50 Cent is harassing somebody black. Bothering them, picking at them. If it ain't Floyd, it's somebody else. But he seemed to keep his mouth shut when it's somebody else. He don't talk about nobody else. But then, soon as somebody say something about Precious Eminem, here his bitch ass come like caping for Eminem. Making Eminem look like the hip-hop grand wizard David Duke shit. The way these dudes, you know what I'm saying, be caping for Eminem. Him and Royce the 5'9". Fuck both them niggas. Like I said, Eminem is a 46-year-old man. He can speak for himself when it comes to that Lord Jamal shit. These dudes like acting like the dude from Life. Yeah, boss, don't you say nothing about Eminem. Don't you say nothing about him. How come 50 Cent don't be loking up, you know what I'm saying, against white supremacy? Where his ass at when these incidents happening with these black men? He just like A$AP Rocky. And the only reason why I spoke on A$AP Rocky because I didn't want him to end up in the morgue or seriously hurt. But now that he's home, fuck A$AP Rocky. Okay? He canceled too. Like I said, every time I look around, 50 Cent and Jay-Z is doing some bullshit. Jay-Z is full of shit. 50 Cent is full of shit. This man is 50 Cent is damn near my age. 50 Cent is like 43. And this man act like he 13. Trolling people. Harassing people. And he is, and the funny thing is he is snitch. A flat out documented snitch. That's why he like that other bitch ass motherfucker, that Mutt. You know who I'm talking about. That Mutt with the rainbow colored hair. That's why he's so cool with him, because they both snitches. Okay? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, snitches and a feather flock together. So of course he gonna be cool with that dude. Like I said, man, I done heard things about Jay-Z for years being a snake. Just being a snake, just being dishonest, just being two-faced. Most of the people that was on the Rockefeller label, they don't like Jay-Z. And there's a lot of people in the industry don't like Jay-Z because he's a snake. He's a snake. 50 Cent is a snake and a clown. A minstrel show. It's amazing 50 Cent can put all that energy into acting a damn fool on social media, bothering Megan Thee Stallion, harassing Ja Rule, harassing Floyd Mayweather, harassing anybody that's black, but he disappears when something of importance happens. And then when you get on him about that, oh, don't talk that black power shit to me. Huh? So you would rather have the other people having the power instead of you having the power. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool, Curtis. And like I said before, every time somebody say something about Precious Eminem, then here he come. Like those two clowns that come on my channel, Chillborn and Goofball James Jordan. Every time I say something about Eminem, here these two clowns come. Caping for Eminem. once again, fuck Eminem. Not fuck white rappers, just fuck Eminem. Because it's a lot of white rappers that I like a lot. And I'm going to do some videos on white rappers. So, and once, you know what I'm saying? But for real, like I say, every time somebody say something about Eminem, then here 50 Cent come, caping, putting on dun 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 dun. Don't talk about Eminem. Don't talk about Eminem. For real. Eminem probably would take a bullet for, 50 Cent probably would take a bullet for Eminem than his own flesh and blood. Yeah, I said it. And you can send this video to that bitch ass nigga. Cause he probably gonna have his lawyers threaten me like they did the last time I did a video about his pussy ass. Yeah, 50 Cent had his little legal team like make me take down a video. And they probably gonna send me another letter. But that's how 50 Cent act towards his own people. I bet you he don't say shit about no white people that say something, but he just proving what type of clown that he is. This shit gotta be said about these dudes, man. Just real talk, man. But anyway, let me end this video, man. Fuck both of them, man. Fuck Jay-Z and fuck 50 Cent. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out. Butter biscuit eating ass coon motherfuckers.